So this is just a short little video in response to JB's video yesterday on February 24th about adjusting the brightness on these fancy little touchscreen radios that we have here, Jumpers and Radio Masters, being able to adjust it with a knob. Now, you used to be able to turn the knob all the way down following his video and it would go completely off. But as you can see with the latest EdgeTX, that's not the case. They had some issues with some configurations that were not allowing it to wake, and you had to plug your radio into a PC and do a bunch of garbage in order to turn the screen back on to change the configuration and make it better. So they decided to take this and change it to not be 0 anymore for the brightness. So I came up with a little workaround that is kind of okay. You go into the settings and you have to utilize the timer for the backlight. And what I did was I set it to keys only, so your controls won't wake it up, your sticks, but your keys will, namely the return key. And I set that to 5 seconds. Now, if I'm flying, whatever, doesn't matter, 5 seconds, my screen's gonna go off. My stick movements don't wake it up, arming and disarming doesn't wake it up, but my return key does, or any other key, and I can still jog it if I need it to be brighter during the day, but it goes back off after 5 seconds. The knob doesn't wake it back up. It'll even go to sleep while I'm adjusting the knob. It's not considered a key, but a button wakes it up. So 5 seconds may be too short. Might want to do it for 10, depending on what you're doing. If you're looking at your endpoints or something, it's going to fall asleep before you know what data you need. So you might want to go in and set it for 10, 15, 20, whatever. Take it back to 5 when you're ready to fly. No sooner than you arm is it going to shut itself back off again. I followed his video and have it set to turn off on the arm switch, but that does not work either because it's utilizing the same feature that the wheel did, which doesn't set it to 0 anymore. So unfortunately, the only way to set it to 0 is to use the timer feature. And if you set the wake to only keys, then your stick movements don't wake it back up. Otherwise, it would be on the whole time you're flying. So that's that with the current version of EdgeTX. Thanks.